You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live for First Class Sounds, you know who it is, DJ Scream. Big Bank is here, baby. Jade is here, Shy Jones, and BMD has stepped up in here, and it's time for Big Facts Friday! Yeah, that's the fuck with Bank. That nigga looked at like, what the fuck?
Stuff, man. You know, took some of that stuff we came here. What it do?
What's up, everybody? Everybody cool?
I'm good.
Yeah,
man.
can't complain.
Nice hoodie, Bank. Like that One Music Fest hoodie, man.
I fuck with them folk, man.
Yeah.
One Music Fest and that shit coming back this year, right?
Yeah, October.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Jay, what we doing?
Okay, so the word of the day, we actually have a two-part word. The first word is toxic, and then the second word is the act of being, or the
Process.
The process of being toxic, which is toxicity. So the textbook Saltine definition of toxic is poisonous, very harmful or unpleasant in a pervasive or insidious way. And the Urban German definition is coming right up.
I already feel this is going to be funny.
Okay.
Toxicity. Urban definition is going to be funny.
Okay.
And it is.
The Urban German definition of toxic is an adjective used to describe usually very negative person that bitch about everything. Okay. An adjective used to describe, we gotta pre-read these urban definitions. They be tripping.
They be tripping.
An adjective used to describe usually a very negative person that bitch about everything, spread unnecessary hate, or just talk shit about others. You can meet these people in any online game community, and they are the main coin of online gaming.
What? Okay, they talk about on some gaming shit. So overall, toxicity is basically being a fucked up person. Being toxic is a fucked up person, and the act of being toxic creates toxicity.
You don't have to be fucked up to be toxic,
Scream.
Fucked up to be toxic. I think you can just be. I think toxic people are traumatized, and they haven't accepted previous episode that they need to deal with their issues before burdening other people with those issues. Because I feel like for instance, like for the a majority of the toxic people that I know have been wrongfully fucked over by other people, and that's why they subconsciously pick fights and fuck over people that they deal with. They can't help it. It's like they don't know.
If I got a glass of pure fresh water here, right, then I got a glass of toxic stuff, and I pour it into the pure water, it becomes toxic though.
Yeah.
So that's toxicity. But this glass of toxic shit, you would say, if you knew it was toxic, what would you say about it?
It's toxic.
It's fucked up.
So what she was saying,
don't put that in my water. That's what I'm trying to say.
Saying. Like when most people that are toxic don't even really fully understand that they're being toxic. And that's what causes them to continue to do it over and over again because they don't see what's really going on with them. They cause arguments. They start fights. You know what I'm saying? They fucking pick at every little thing, whatever. But they're doing that because that's what they're accustomed to. And they don't understand that that's not how things are supposed to go in real life.
What?
What you saying, Bank?
What you just say?
Toxicity. Toxic people.
I said the toxic people, most toxic people are toxic because they don't understand that they're being toxic.
So she's kind of giving benefit of the doubt to toxic people and what have you. Where I kind of just jumped out there.
Know when they some bullshit. I think people know when they some bullshit.
Yeah. That's on.
But I think sometimes in some situations they don't intentionally try to inflict their bullshit on people. They just can't help it because that's who they are as a person.
Subconsciously they do. Sometimes, like you said, it be the past trauma. A lot of shit you done been through. You know what I'm saying? Like if a female been through a whole bunch of abusive relationships or something like that, she know how to she associate with love from fighting or whatever stuff like that. She gonna bring that in. She might subconsciously bring that to the next relationship. Not saying like she just, but I feel what you're saying. If you want that,
but she's toxic, right?
Yeah, she toxic.
I guess
toxic.
I see what
she
Jay
might not
said.
know she is.
She knows.
How
she
you not
is.
know you toxic?
You know you if you busting out a nigga car when you is.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying,
when you see some of the nigga phone, you want to bust his head. You know that you is, because a woman that's not like that, she just gonna cry.
no, but listen to what I'm saying. A person that's like that might not know that they're toxic. They might just think this is how I'm supposed to handle things.
That's what he's
The
saying.
toxic way. You know what the difference between right and wrong, good or bad, good or evil. You know the difference. I probably should have my feelings hurt, so I probably should have this by just walking away from you. But if I feel like nigga, I'm finna whoop this nigga ass when he get in here. We got a toxic relationship. This is some toxic shit.
No, it's definitely
This what we
toxic,
own.
but the girl that's finna whoop the nigga's ass might not know that she's toxic because this is what she's used
Who
to.
she hang with? What you used to? What's her background?
She said
she in street fighting. She in street arguing.
she's saying that it becomes so normal that they've accepted it, and it's kind of like
As
a second
their
nature.
way of life.
You know that it's not right. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I can go
Whatever
for
you
that.
do in life, you know it's not right, bro.
Once you're grown.
Period.
Once you're grown.
And grown
Period,
isn't
bro.
an
A
age,
little
grown is
kid
a
might do
mind
some shit and
frame.
not know that it's
Nah, they
bad.
be knowing too.
They
like
know
that.
too.
If a little kid go grab that bottle and slam it on the
You
ground,
know that was wrong.
Nah, he know he don't supposed to do
they
that.
don't.
shit.
You know
Yes,
you're
they
supposed
do.
to because you don't see other people. You don't see this
Yeah,
being
yeah,
done.
yeah. They do.
Some
Them kids
people
know.
do see it being done, and that's
Them
why they
kids
think
know.
it's how it's supposed to go, depending
That
on
too.
their environment.
Them facts.
Right
Yeah.
or
Them
wrong,
facts, but
subjective
you
too,
still
though.
know when you go outside into the world or look at TV, that's not happening. That's not happening inside the world. That's happening inside of your world.
Yeah.
But a
That's
lot
just
of people
that's just
don't.
like as a kid, we used to go to the Boys and Girls Club and shit. We go to them other Boys and Girls Club outside out. We know we was in a different environment. So what we doing gotta be wrong.
Right.
But a lot of people,
Because we're being toxic and bringing the bullshit to these other boys and girls.
No, we're not. We're trying to walk a straight line because we see that this shit different up here.
Okay.
We coming all the way from our boy club all the way to Brookhaven Boy Club. They got gym bags. We got our shit in our hand walking in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one of them gyms we play on basketball on the carpet. This shit different.
Yeah.
but see, in order to be able to understand that, you had to remove yourself from your environment and go to Brookhaven, right?
That's what I'm saying.
A
But
lot
at
of-
the
some
end of the day,
people-
when you go to school or when you go around different people, you're gonna know if you're the child that's always arguing and fighting and this. You're gonna know you're toxic by the people by going around different people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some people don't go outside of their box.
Yes, you do. Even if you don't go outside
Some
your
people
box, you
don't.
just don't see outside your box. If you go to the DMV with your mom to get her license, you see how normal people acting. These folks in here cussing and doing all that loud shit like your mama doing. Your mama can down there embarrass you like, why you got that on, mom? When you come pick me up from school, I know that this wrong because I don't see no other kids' mama got this on.
I think they know they got a problem or something, but they might not know how to deal with it or where it's coming from. That's why you might need some counseling or therapy.
They are unaware.
shit
It's
like
not-
that.
Nah, you
Conscious.
saying
You know what I'm
you be
saying?
done subconsciously adjusted,
Right.
Yeah.
but you still know the difference.
Something ain't right. I'm
Yeah,
not.
something ain't right.
I'm not as right.
You still
as,
know the difference.
But some people really don't.
That's just like a female getting molested by one of her parents. Her parent growing up. As a child, she gonna notice it's not right because I gotta damn near keep this under the rug. It's something's gonna show you what's right and wrong to me.
Okay, but some people get manipulated.
Yeah, if you manipulate, but you still know that he's wrong for manipulating me. If that makes sense, what I'm saying.
Some people don't figure that out for a minute.
You say,
But once you figure it out, you know it's wrong.
you saying that human nature gives you somewhat of a notion of what's right and wrong.
Yes.
You are correct. What they saying is that sometimes you can be so submerged into the wrong that
Yes.
you damn near think
Yes.
is right.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure. That's just a mindset. Now you done programmed yourself, but you still know once you. That's the same thing we were just talking about last time about lying to yourself. You still know. Because no matter what, when you do wrong, it's a feeling that you feel.
Yeah.
When you say something wrong to a person or hurt their feeling, it's a feeling that you felt. I know I just hurt your feelings, so I know that's wrong.
Most toxic
But if
people.
I'm a nigga that still don't mind hurt your feeling, I'm just like, fuck your feeling. That don't mean I don't know it's wrong.
You just on some toxic shit.
Yeah. And I agree with Jay when she was saying toxic people are mostly hurt, because most toxic people, they're hurt, so they try to hurt people so you can feel what I feel.
For sure.
So when you have toxic relationships, 9 times out of 10, if the girl is toxic, whatever you did to hurt her feelings, you could have cheated. She may feel that now I gotta hurt you. I know if I cheat on you, ain't gonna hurt you the same, so I'm gonna swing on you. So now we just in this toxic
her
shit.
swinging on you, she know before I swing on this man, I could hurt him. And if I'm hurting him, this is wrong.
Yes and
It's
no.
still-
I'm kind of
yes and
no.
no.
I'm saying yes and no because I kind of agree with them when they saying some people don't know. Like, and agree with him when he's saying love language. Some people like really in the hood, like ghetto people. That's all they've known fighting. That be their love language.
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's
I get that what y'all
What's that
saying.
movie that
I still
Netflix?
know it's
What's
wrong.
that Netflix movie where they was arguing like a motherfucker? Zendaya and Denzel's son. You know what I'm talking about?
If
Oh, you talking about I don't know. I know.
And they was
I
just
know you're
arguing,
talking
and it
about
was bad. And like every time somebody said something, the other person would say something lower, and then lower, and then lower, then they start fucking.
yeah,
You know
But
what I'm saying?
that-
Because
that-
that was their normal toxic.
That's how some people
environment.
identify with love, though. Like I know a girl told me before.
Is that love?
No, she said her dude body slammed her, like in front of the apartments, outside on the sidewalk, and she told me, and she said, "Oh, that when I knew he fucked up by me. Oh, he loved me."
Some
I
people
got
be
that
thinking
nigga
like
head
that.
gone.
Some people do
and
be
that's how
thinking
she
like
really identified with like a nigga really loving her like that.
stabbing, shooting.
some people are like that. Yeah,
And
You said they know it's fucked
you
up.
know, because ain't nobody else getting body slammed.
Yeah.
So you know that this wrong, but I like it. I like wrong.
I don't
If you
necessarily.
like wrong,
Just because,
but if you like wrong, is it your right?
No, I don't necessarily.
Look,
agree.
right or
Like
wrong
what's
is
wrong? Is
subjective.
it your
too,
right
though.
at that time?
No, listen what I'm saying. Well, I guess I ain't making sense. I'm back smoking this shit.
Nah.
Put it like that.
If you like what's wrong, is that your right?
This
So
nigga
I guess this shit
crazy.
ain't coming out right. This shit come out when I ain't high. I'm back smoking this shit, man.
Big facts.
Hey,
What,
what I'm
bro?
saying is,
What?
just because I can justify, that's a word from Big Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I can justify something and make you see it my way doesn't mean that I don't know what I did was wrong.
Correct.
We agree.
They're saying that.
Because I could be right. I could be dead ass right. Somebody come in and do something to one of y'all the worst way and I overreact and shoot him in the face. To me, I can make that right to me. But that don't still, in the court of law, you are wrong and guilty.
But you don't believe right or wrong. You don't believe right or wrong is subjective.
Yeah, it's,
totally.
yeah.
Yes.
Can right
That's
or
what
wrong,
I'm saying,
right?
yes.
Can right or wrong be factual? Because everybody's right
No,
and
it
wrong
is
might be
subjective.
different.
Some
What's the
people-
other word that we used when we were talking about justify?
Account? No, I wasn't accountable.
It was
I forget.
justify and what else?
Validate.
Validate.
Validate. Your actions.
Validate. So, damn, where was I finna go? with
Validate
this
your
shit?
actions.
I had
You
a
just been
good
talking about the
point,
actions.
too. No,
Listen, man.
it's like I feel what Black is saying, but I don't think he totally gets what I'm saying.
I get what you
They're-
said. You saying you could be doing something so long that it becomes right in your mind and in your heart.
No, that
It
No,
ain't
it's
even-
like you don't. It's not even about right or wrong because you haven't even consciously gotten to the point to realize the difference.
So
This
you
what they
saying-
say. This is what they say. You're talking about the human notion of it, right? But if a woman grew up watching her parents do all kind of abusive and crazy toxic shit, she might
Her
think
beating
that that's
up
how
a
it's
nigga,
supposed
her
to be.
swinging on a nigga is
I
not wrong
understand
to
that
her.
clearly what y'all are
Nah,
saying.
I'm gonna make a perfect example. Like, I grew up seeing my mama I got whoopings. Like most of them got whoopings. But now I whoop my little daughter. When I grew up, when she was born, I used to whoop her.
Yeah.
But now,
Damn, you whooped her when she was born?
no. I'm saying when after she was born, after she grew up or whatever.
Man,
she
get this
started-
nigga outta here.
No, not no baby. But when she got whoopings, you know what I'm saying? She got whoopings. She disobeyed. She got whoopings. But now when I look at it, I don't feel like I don't know about whoopings no more because I feel like maybe that's some trauma from me getting beat, from us getting beat, and now I've grown from that. So basically, I kind of feel what she's saying. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
if
like
I were
you
wrong,
ain't know.
I ain't really know back then. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what
Because that's
was
all you was
programmed.
taught.
That's all
But
I
that's
did.
while
not
you was whooping
wrong.
her, did you
Ass
feel
whooping
like
is not wrong,
Well, maybe,
In your opinion,
bruh.
everybody
people
right and
feel like
wrong?
it's wrong.
But then some people feel like wrong. But to me, ass whoopings give you consequences early.
True.
What we
but
need in this life,
this is my perfect
we
example.
need consequences.
This is my perfect example.
Wait, but everybody
You
don't-
okay? You feel like ass whoopings weren't wrong because you were brought up on ass whoopings.
Toe up.
Exactly.
We to get different kind of ass whoopings.
No, but that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
but she had my grandma had to been been through some trauma. The shit she to do to us, like, so she probably was wrong and knew the ass whooping we were getting. She knew she was wrong.
She might not have known. She might have felt that this was the only way to properly raise you
But
guys.
she was right because certain shit, them ass whooping kept me out of a lot of shit that could have led to my demise.
Okay, and that's
It
cool.
give you consequences. It give you second thought, like, cause the first time you ever thought about the wrong, you thought about that ass whipping. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I know I want to show out in school today. Nah, they gonna get that ass whoop, that kind of whipping. So
Yeah.
now you just, it really makes you clever. Them ass whooping make you clever. It makes you sneaky.
You know,
but a ass whooping
Not
from your
sneaky.
grandma because she felt like it was the proper way to raise y'all is no different from me going with Scream and getting into it with him and whipping his ass because I saw my mama whoop on my daddy's ass because I felt like that was the proper way to
But
teach him how to love me.
anything with consequences, you know they are wrong. Okay, if you come in and whoop on Scream and Scream press charges on you, then what?
Shit.
Now you somewhere in a cell, not, what is it? Not
But we're not even
Accepting.
going that far.
Not even accepting. Ho. But you don't know if this nigga police or not. How you gonna feel about his ass whipping?
I'm crying.
You don't know how a nigga gonna feel about you putting your hands on them. Now when you got accepted, now what is
Consequences.
A consequence, accountability.
Yeah, now you in jail thinking you done let the way you was raised take you to a point to now you gonna have to accept it.
No, I get that.
And then that's the wrong time to be right.
You all the way right. But what I'm saying is we
when
didn't
you
even
knew
get
that was wrong.
We didn't even get that far to the consequences. We're just speaking on why it happens in the first place.
But anything with consequences are wrong.
You get what I'm
Right?
saying? Scream at all.
No, because you could get no.
Anything with
Because everything might have a
anything
consequence.
with consequences that can hurt you.
yeah,
I guess punishment. I guess anything with punishment is wrong, right?
yeah. Some people get punished
Nah, because
unjustly, but I
it
think
depends on who made the. It depends on who made the
Hold
rules.
up, what with punishment not wrong?
Nah, you
Some
might
people-
get
some
you might
people get locked up wrongfully.
Punishment
Yeah.
is
Some
just,
I ain't saying that. I'm saying if you did it,
oh, personally,
You know you did it.
Personal, yeah, you
it
know you
depends
did
on
it.
the punishment though. Because
It
your,
depends on
your
what
mama
you
might
did.
take your PlayStation if you come home late. But is that wrong? Is she wrong?
but you wrong. Know what I'm saying? You
Oh,
wrong.
you say it's a bad.
Yeah,
okay,
anything,
I
Yeah, it's a
anything with a
consequence.
bad punishment or consequence, that means you was done something wrong.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, possibly according to the person who's
Making the
The
rules.
authority,
breaking
the
the rules.
authority, exactly,
Mm.
exactly.
They could be not
Wrong.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. They could be just overdoing it.
facts. You know what I'm
So-
saying? Like the law.
so
Facts.
The police.
for clarity, a person knows when they're toxic. They just know.
I think so. Because people brag on it.
I disagree.
I think people know when they toxic. bro.
Relationship shit.
Do a person know?
Especially in a relationship.
I think
Do
it-
a person if a person gets strung out on a drug or something like that, and it feels so good to them, and they feel like they've told themselves, "This is me." I'm saying, does that person know that is wrong?
No.
Or is it wrong? Like that's what I'm saying.
No.
Like some people turn wrongs into rights, and vice versa. Like this is my right. I feel like this is right, and you can't tell me nothing. Like this is what I feel is right.
With a
But if that
situation
shit
with
tearing your
substance
body up and
abuse,
your teeth and shit missing, boy, that shit wrong.
No, but at that point, they
That's the
not even in their
consequences.
right mind.
Like if this shit
They're
is
under the
deteriorating your
it's a
health,
sickness.
you can't compare that because that's
A
somebody
drug
being
addiction.
under the influence as opposed to somebody only seeing this for
But
their
that could
entire
go.
life.
That could,
say what
that's an
about
extreme.
manipulate?
It's still being manipulated. You're still being manipulated by drugs. So
Exactly.
It's an
that could be as
illness.
simple as watching too much TV, on too much social media, or your diet, or whatever. Like it can go to so many things, but it's like
Toxic? Do you think watching too much TV could make somebody toxic?
What if
I
you
thought when
all
you
you
said-
watching is toxic shit?
Yeah.
All you looking
Oh,
on
I
social
don't
media
know.
at is toxic shit all day long.
All right.
Real shit. And music too. Too much of that shit can click a different switch if you just listen to the shit Jay
toxic.
listen to.
Nah, everything.
But so you thinking when you listen to this
Free the
music,
gang.
you listen to all this music, did you know this music was wrong before you was listening to it?
That's the whole. That's
This
all
shit
I'm
got a
saying.
stamp on the front of the seat.
Let's say it. Don't listen to it.
Niggas don't
If
even
you're
use
not
CDs no more.
grown.
Hey,
Well,
man,
actually-
I'm talking about when you go on these websites and stuff, they got a little E right there beside it. No,
disclaimers and
no, the E
Yeah.
mean explicit.
Yeah.
What does explicit mean?
You too young to be listening
Man,
to
a
this
lot of
shit.
niggas can't even spell explicit.
I'm just saying, like, so
You too
it's
long.
always warning for destruction, is what I'm saying.
It tell
And
you,
you will kind of
Oh,
know
yeah, for
when
sure.
you doing wrong and what's right or wrong.
it tell you on the cigarette, if you keep smoking this shit, you're going to die.
When you're a product of your environment, that's the same thing as saying, I know I'm living wrong, but fuck it, that's what it is.
No,
How?
no. When you're a product of your environment, true enough, some people are able to differentiate and understand that, but it's a lot of people that don't understand that just because this is all I know, it's not right. It's a lot of people that don't understand that
And you
in
know what
real
that-
life.
you know
I
what-
feel like,
but you know
me
what that word
personally, I
is?
just feel like you could be, right from wrong, but once you accept it, that wrong is right, fuck what's right. That's what you saying.
But no,
To
what
me,
I'm saying
that's
is,
how I feel. I'm
some
talking about
people-
as an adult, not a kid.
Some people
You
haven't
know the-
even
you know the
gotten
phrase-
kid.
you know the phrase- you know the
Scream,
phrase-
Hold on. Some people. What I'm saying is, some people haven't even gotten to the point to be able to understand that something is wrong to accept.
That's a
fuck
kid
it.
though. They got to be a kid.
No.
You know the
No.
phrase.
what?
You
Like,
know the
give me an
phrase.
example.
No, you know the phrase. If you knew better, you do better. That's pretty much what you said. Some people don't. Ignorance.
Some people.
Ignorance is bliss.
Think about it, Bank. You,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
change
Ignorance is
and evolve
bliss.
your lifestyle and your diet and your
Yeah.
fitness
Yeah.
because you know better now.
Yeah,
Some people don't know any better,
yeah.
and they'll never.
I knew though. I knew.
Yeah, but
it
you
just
knew.
was like fuck it, bro.
Right.
No,
Right.
Like
but you're
nigga can't tell me
different.
how, but I ain't different. I'm the same as everybody else. It just become the 50-50 rule. I'm down if I do, I'm down if I ain't. So fuck it. I know how I'm living is wrong.
But you're making yourself. You're choosing. You're making.
Yeah,
your own
it
choices.
is what it is.
It is what it is. I feel what he's saying too. Everybody has a great valid
Like,
point.
what about these kids that coming up in the household? Some kids just adapt to it because it's in me. You got some of them kids be like, man, I hate my parents. I hate everything about that.
That is true.
You do.
I don't deal with that
That's true.
because they made a choice that this is wrong. I know it's wrong, but some niggas will know it's wrong and to cry about it for a few months, want to be right, but no.
And those
I
people
gotta
are
adapt.
dead ass wrong. Those people that do that, what you just said, are dead ass wrong.
That's what I'm trying to tell
But
you.
what I'm saying is, it's some people that hadn't even gotten to that point to even be able to comprehend and understand
I get what you're
that this
saying.
is wrong.
No, I totally get what you're saying, and you right, 100%.
Nah, y'all both making points on both sides.
It's,
of the
I
fence.
think
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
no.
he's-
It's no right or wrong
He's
answer
wrong,
in this.
and
It's not a right or wrong answer.
Cause for one, I feel like right or wrong.
It's all about
I don't really
perspective.
believe in a objective, universal right or wrong anyway. Cause like right or wrong is subjective. You create right or wrong in your mind.
Facts.
You might have some people feel like abortion is right. Some people feel like it's wrong. What is it really? Some people feel like the death penalty right. Some feel like it's wrong. What is it really? Right or wrong according to who? The law, the Bible, what? Like
Facts.
so.
Them facts
It's
right
like right or wrong is really just
A matter of opinion.
all
matter
on
of
integrity.
opinion,
Back
really.
again, another big fact.
Like so, it's so many of them that like it changes different whatever geographical location you in. Over here, right might be something totally different than wrong over here we was brought up on. So it's really according to who. So it's subjective, man. Really, man. When you think about it.
But where do we start?
Toxicity.
Toxicity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Toxic people, yeah. When it comes to relationship, like you said, they be knowing. They be knowing they
Not
got a
all the
problem. A lot of time, they might not know where it came from or how but they know they got a foul mouth. They know they got an attitude problem. They know.
I
Some
know a lot of
people, some
people
people,
don't,
be,
though.
some
A
people,
lot of
but
people don't.
they might. I think what they said is they might get that feeling and not know
I think in
how to
relationships.
identify that feeling, but they know. They know what they doing is
Yeah,
kind of
I think when it come to-
vindictive or something.
yeah.
You know how like some people they might get that feeling, but they might not know how to identify it. And I
Yeah.
think that's a lot more. Just being honest, I think that women deal with that probably a lot more.
Let me see. What's
Is that factual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's factual. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
Because
yeah.
y'all have a lot of mixed emotions more so than men.
Exactly. I think with relationships is no. I don't think that
But niggas act like bitches too, though.
I'm not here to debate
Yeah.
that.
Worst way.
I'm not here to debate that.
exactly. But I think with relationships, you kind of know when you being toxic. If that shit ain't right and it ain't smooth selling, like you, even if we fighting every day, 9 times out of 10 it's toxic. We not good for each other. If you calling me bitches and hoes and I'm calling you fuck niggas and all that, we toxic to each other. Like I don't think that is unless that's y'all common verbiage to each other. Like if a fuck nigga and a bitch to you don't mean shit, that's your own subjective communication. So it's not really toxic. But if you know that a person isn't used to that and they don't speak that way and you
Or
calling
if
them
they-
bitches
or
and
if you
hoes,
know that they don't like that.
they don't like that, bro. We being toxic. If we get into it because I didn't went through your phone, I'm going through your phone every day. It's toxic. You going through my phone is toxic. Me, every time I see something, we get in this big ass argument. We're fucking toxic, bro. Like that. I think that at that point, you know, you being toxic. But I also agree with Jade. If you're from a certain part and this is all the fuck you know, and you just getting your ass beat, and you think that the love, I agree with you. If you think that the way a person show love is through violence, or if he hit me or swing on me, I know he love me, he going crazy. I think that's off your upbringing, and it's not your fault. You don't know that it's
I
toxic.
got a perfect example to try to get my point across. Slavery.
What about it?
Slavery. When slaves were growing up and slaves were having babies and all that kind of shit, whatever, they didn't know that slavery was wrong. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know that that's not how you're supposed to live, that you're not supposed to be another man's property, that, you know what I'm saying, you're not supposed to slave yourself for free for somebody else. But they didn't know until a certain point that they should rebel against that and try to fight for their rights, which is totally fucked up. But at the end of the day, for however many years, that's all they knew. So that's all they did was get up, go to work, pick cotton every day, lay back down, and try not to, try to walk on eggshells so that they wouldn't get in trouble and get beaten. But they didn't know, they didn't know, and they didn't understand that they were just as human as their masters were, and there was no difference. But that's all they saw, and that's all they knew was being enslaved. So it took however many years.
Yeah,
If the slaves weren't toxic, the slave masters would be considered toxic.
No, the slave masters would be considered toxic, but you can also relate it to that too, because even though a lot of slave masters knew that beating on these people and making these people feel beneath them was wrong, the kids that came up in that, and you know what I'm saying, all of the people, well, I'm not going to say all of the people, but a lot of the people that were like born into the master side and the slave side didn't understand because there was no other example for them to see.
I can go for that.
I can go into it for born into it.
Did the slave masters know that they were being wrong? Did they feel wrong? Did they feel wrong? Did they know?
They should have.
For sure.
I think some of them did. I think it was just all on what type of person you are, period. If you think about it, because you had some slave masters that if you read books, they didn't beat their slaves. They just was like, here a job and your people over here, and that's cool. Okay, then you had some that was on the high horse that beat the fuck out of their people. You know what I mean? I think that even then, I'm sure black people, when they was in their rooms, like, bro, we ain't trying to be slaves. I don't think that people just was chilling with it.
You talking about slave masters
Man,
being
sit your
toxic?
ass down, man.
Our
Slave masters being toxic.
And they know they was doing
That might have
wrong.
been all they
Yeah,
knew.
they knew that shit was wrong. What you mean they ain't know? Oh, you
No.
said because they probably grown it.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. Born
that's what I
into
was
it.
Even
saying,
like
like,
racism.
With
Y'all
slaves,
saying
Yeah.
racism and
like
shit.
with slaves
We're
to a
born
certain-
into it.
We're born into it. So
That's all they know.
knew was that, okay, I have to get up and pick cotton every day. But it took them a
Man, they knew it
long.
was hot as fuck out there. They knew that them folks is staying in the house. This shit can't be right, man. How the fuck we ain't no motherfucking dogs and shit? This shit gotta be wrong.
No, but what I'm saying is
Because you accept something for what it is, don't mean you don't know you in a fucked up position.
no, what I'm saying, that's not what I'm saying. You're that makes sense what you're saying. But what I'm saying is like, to a certain extent, they didn't understand until after a certain amount of time had passed that, hey, we got to do something about this because this is not how we're supposed to be living.
I think your point would be super valid if we use the white kids and the black kids growing up, because when they first grow up into slavery, they're playing with each other, and then eventually they tell that white person like, okay, now you got to make your friend go do this, and now they're in that weird situation where they don't know that they're being toxic. This is what I was taught.
The whole time you seeing your paw whipping this other nigga, this black man. So you know how clean your clothes is, how dirty his is. That is something going on here.
And it just ain't recollect yet.
I know we eating the nasty part of the pig and y'all eat the ribs and all the good shit. There's something going on here, man.
Yeah.
Give a fuck what you say.
Yeah,
I feel what you're saying.
I feel what you're saying, but I also agree with Jay. Like, I'm sorry, I just think it's no right or wrong. It's just like, yeah, because I feel Jay, and I also feel you.
Like accepting ignorance.
Yeah, like, even like say right now, if they just tomorrow,
that's what it is. Like accepting ignorance. That's what you do. You have yourself in a situation where you gonna make the best out of the wrong. Now in that situation with the slaves, okay, they gonna cook and make chitlins and shit taste better than that shit they eating now. Cause we know how to pick the season and the herbs and all kind of shit that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So they making the best out of the fucked up situation, but at the end of the day, I know I'm in a fucked up situation. Is what I'm trying to say.
You saying no matter what happens, you know when you're in a fucked up situation,
Yes,
your human
I
instincts
don't agree
kicked
with
in,
that.
and no, this shit ain't right. And what
always
Jade
know.
is saying is you're a product of your environment.
You don't always know.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't,
that's
you
because
don't
it's
always know.
subjective. It keeps changing. So if say you on over there overseas somewhere and your parents on some suicide bomber shit and they teach you that this is how you honor, you know,
your
religion.
Go kill these goddamn Americans, and you really grew up in your heart feeling like,
My mouth got stuck.
you know,
Sorry.
But you know, okay, I agree with that. I agree with that. But still,
But
you're still
What?
hearing the opinion of these people. Once some people done been blowed up, you looking at all these families and shit crying. That still
How you
look.
looking
No, but they don't see
I'm
that.
saying if you ain't blowed up, you been
No.
seeing this all over your life. Your auntie done just went on there and blowed up all these folks. Look at all these people crying and shit. Why these folks crying if this not wrong?
but
Why are people sad?
they feel like these
I'm
people are
questioning
doing
this
harm,
shit now,
harm to them.
Bob.
You feel what I'm saying?
Huh?
They feel like these people are doing harm to, like, how you felt when they kill a terrorist or something. How that make you feel? Do you feel bad for the terrorist? You feel like they done something good.
the terrorists didn't feel bad for the
The
terrorists.
terrorists-
The terrorists cried
But
and were
nigga,
sad.
I'm looking to everything. What we done did to this man for him to be a terrorist?
I feel you on that.
That's just how I look at shit, bro. Like, I guess I look at shit the wrong way. Like, it deeper than what I know, because I ain't nobody. The niggas who know what is wrong and where this terrorism and all this shit come from. We done took some shit years and years and that a nigga still bucking by in these different countries.
So that's what I'm saying. They probably feel like they right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Both sides feel like they right, though.
Yeah, so that's why
Both
I say
sides
right
feel
or
like they
wrong.
right.
So
just
it's
gonna keep
subjective to
changing.
If
back
you
what
kill
you're
the
saying.
terrorists, you gonna feel the non-terrorists are gonna feel like they just took a murderer off the street.
That's saying
But
like
the
when you
terrorists
done
are
been
gonna feel
mind
like
fucked.
you just killed one of mine. So
You saying like
it's up.
a nigga that done been mind fucked. Like this is how you grew into this shit. This
Bruh.
what this is.
I'm gonna go as far.
Mind fucked is the same thing as
Yeah.
product of the environment.
Yeah.
Because if you're a product of your environment, you've been mind fucked.
But I feel
in
like
that environment
we all
to think
have
that
something
this is the
inside of
way.
us, and I don't know if I'm the only person got it inside of me that I know. No matter what I'm doing, I know
When you on some
Nah,
bullshit.
you dead
I'm
on.
on some
But-
bullshit.
You dead on. No,
Hey.
you dead on. When you get to
Cause why them terrorists be mad when they ready to blow some shit up?
Yeah, they got a reason. They got
I'm
a
mad.
reason.
Yeah, I'm mad because
Yeah,
I'm finna go do some bullshit to these niggas. Still, even if they right or wrong, if you're pure There's no wrong you're gonna bring to someone else.
So what about
You're not gonna take a life.
What about the mass shooters that get to court and stand on it and be like, I ain't guilty. That's what I was supposed to do. The niggers are supposed to die. All that crazy shit. What about like them type of brainwashed
That's just
people?
them niggas don't be really brainwashed.
They don't be
but I'm
brainwashed. They
finna stand
just-
on
it
this
just-
shit so I
yeah.
can go
I don't
in the
think that-
Aryan Brotherhood and all this down this road.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah.
that, I still know what I done did, man.
Yeah. I don't think you brainwashed.
I'm just saying I can say whatever the fuck I want to say to
Yeah.
make myself look like how I want to look, but
Right. Deep down.
Yeah,
Before I
you
went-
know,
You talk about deep down. I got you.
I'm just talking about deep down your core.
when you look in the mirror.
But ignorance still, you
Ignorance
dead
is
on.
bliss.
But ignorance is this. Some niggas don't know better. They might know, but they don't know better.
Facts.
They don't want to know.
Nah, I can't go for that.
They don't want to know.
They
better.
haven't got to the place
My
in their
bad.
journey where they know better.
So you think like
yet.
the American soldiers, right? When we go over there and go to war, they think they going over there for the greater good, and they see the people they killing. They killing the wrong people. You think they don't know that that's wrong?
Nah, bro,
What's
I'm
the point?
a,
But go ahead.
I'm gonna go as far as to say, right or wrong. What you think is right or wrong is like is your feelings is programmed and engineered in you. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna go as far as okay, we can say killing. Just as far as let's say somebody I know, a spider, they killed the spider, right? And then I said, as soon as they killed it, I said, how did you feel? I said, did you feel like you did something wrong? And he said, no, man, it's a fucking spider, man. I don't feel like. But somebody else with a different ideology
They'll
of
say,
set of
"Don't
moral,
kill bugs
with
and
Peter
shit."
or something, or a dog or
Yeah,
anything, they gonna really feel like, oh,
Yeah.
the pork. They gonna feel something totally different.
That is true.
Yeah.
Facts right there.
No, you right.
Nah, some people I've tried to kill bugs in front
That
of
is
some people
true.
before and they
Broke it
nutted
down.
up. Like
No, yeah.
nutted up.
I got a homegirl
all
that'll
on
pick
what
up
you
insects.
feel.
Like she
Yeah.
don't like that
It's
shit.
back
Yeah.
to the programming when you come to right or I don't really believe in an objective, universal
Right
right,
or
or
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel you.
don't
Right,
keep
you
changing.
right with that notion. With that,
I mean,
So
that
is-
is true.
Is there
you just
so
made
back
Jade shit all the way official.
so back to it?
Nah,
is
you
there a universal objective, whatever you just said, for toxic?
I don't think so.
But still, what I'm saying is, let me say this too, because I be stuck on my point.
Your point is
feel
fucking
like-
valid. Your point is fucking valid. Just so you know.
I feel like if a nigga do something, it may not be wrong to him. You still know the effect of what you done.
Yes.
It could be wrong to somebody. That's just like if somebody do something to somebody that I love dearly, and I go out, me riding around looking for him, knowing fuck that I'm on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Not yeah, because somebody else will sit in the house and call 911 and cooperate and figure out how to do this thing. But you feeling like you want to be a slider or a shooter, you knowing fuck that.
I'm on the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter if it was right, I gotta get you because that's how I live. I gotta get you because you did this to my mother's crying about her son or whatever. I gotta do this. But that's still in my mind, I had to say fuck this to do it. And what am I saying? Fuck. Fuck if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, both of y'all right still.
Yeah.
Because I
Great
agree.
conversation.
It's
Cause
subjective.
niggas, nah, but you definitely right. Cause there
You
are
are
people,
too.
there are people
You are
out
too.
there who just is programmed. But I still feel like along the way
They're
of that
programmed.
programming, you done had your. If you got doubts on things, then you know it's something in there. Like if you asking question like instead of just a nigga who just going with this what it is. You ask a question like, well, mom, why don't we like black people?
Mm-hmm.
You
No,
know
that's
what
what I'm talking about. This what it is, niggas.
This what it is, nigga. Just bruh.
That's
I'm
what
on
I'm
that.
talking about.
I'm on that, but I know what we own. Still.
Nah, man.
Nah, bro. I'm on that, but I know what we own. Cause I still got people in school like, why y'all do people like that? Why I still got people that's asking me like that. Cause I'm not finna just be stuck in a coat in the house.
Most people are though.
When them people there,
Nah,
that's
but
just
see,
what
the-
they is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
people-
saying.
That is what they is.
The people she's
it is
talking
what it
about.
is,
The people
niggas.
she's talking
We finna
about.
Stand on all of that to the people in school. Why y'all do niggas like
Yeah.
that? Because that's what we supposed to do. It is what it is.
But guess what? Them questioning that you're getting are making you still.
It don't make some people think, though.
Yes, it do.
No, I'm telling you,
It
there
don't.
are.
It might not make you think, but it's still making you consider.
No, some people it
No.
doesn't. It doesn't click like that with some people. I promise you, it's
No,
people
it's
out
just
there
like racism. It don't click with everybody.
No, they
Yeah.
really don't know.
Think about this.
I'm
This-
agreeing
this-
with her.
This,
And
is,
some
this is a
people
way to
out there
kind of
like
look
that.
at it. Look at the super young dude that might be 12 or 13 or 14. Went and did some major crimes, some serious shit, spinning the block, killed some niggas, whatever, right? And they didn't know the severity of it, and they felt numb by it because they just figured this is what we supposed to be. This is what I'm doing. Then they in front of the judge, and the judge is like, "You're facing this, and you're facing this, and you're facing this," and then they break down and shit. They might not have known the severity of what that crime might get them. You see what I'm saying?
But you still know pointing your gun at another person and killing them, even if you get away with it, is
It's
morally wrong.
morally wrong.
And then at the
No
end of the
matter what,
day,
you know that.
Right.
yeah. And
You
nine
know right from wrong.
and 9 times out of 10, that 12-year-old is hiding that gun. Mom and daddy don't know they got
They
their
don't-
gun.
they're
So you
mischievous.
started
They're
off
being
on the
mischievous.
bullshit. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So if that's the case, you supposed to say, "Hey, all right, mom, I'm finna go goddamn slide."
Yeah.
If it ain't wrong, because I'm dumb to it.
But it's some
Right.
niggas
Why am
that
I-
do that though.
Huh?
It's something. No, and I'm not.
It
I
is
swear
some
I'm not
nigga
trying.
that-
And
to,
there's
like,
some mamas that allow
like,
it. Yeah,
it's some
I'm with
people that-
Jade on
some
this.
niggas that like,
Yeah, depending
this
on
what I'm finna
upbringing.
go do, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And bring the shit to their
And
mama
they- in
house.
their house, yeah, like in their
Mama
house,
help count it up.
everybody else. One of my own, I'm on that ass niggas. So the whole house is on that, and that's why they are on that, and they don't understand the difference because nobody that's around them is not on that.
Yeah.
You got it,
That's
Jay.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
And you can also be pressured
To be on that.
to be on that.
Knowing you don't
If
want to
you
be
have
on
be
it.
pressured to be on that.
you
That's
don't have
just
a
like
strong
you
will.
said. You know the difference. If you have to be pressured, like you said.
If-
But niggas that eat, sleep, wake up, shit, and go to bed with that shit, and don't even flinch because this is all they know. That's the niggas that I'm speaking to, and I'm speaking.
But I
on.
still feel
But would they
like
still
when
be
a nigga
toxic?
get high, smoke a blunt, whenever you think, you still thinking whether it's right or wrong or what are you doing. You might still come
What-
back to fuck it.
what
but
if the-
you still
Nah, but see,
What if the
that's what I'm
person?
saying.
What if the person though that taught you like your son? You know what I'm saying? And your son admire you like you his hero. You see what I'm saying? And you taught him the way that you know, which might be wrong, subjectively wrong, whatever the case is, and then he just running with that because that's all he know. That's what she kind of said. All he know is
nah,
whatever my pops tell me is right, and I'm gonna go
and
do
then
whatever my
pops
pops
is
tell
telling
me.
me to slide and be a
Slide
slave.
That's not.
I'm
Funny.
finna slide and be a slave. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. My daddy told me this, and my daddy is my world. So that's what I'm finna do.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
It's no wrong in that because this is my daddy telling me that.
You said a cult?
Essentially.
I don't know if it's a cult. It's
Man, I
it's,
just
it's
feel
the
like-
teachings of different beliefs.
my dad before he went to Chain Gang, he smoked crack.
Mm.
And you're my hero, but I don't want to smoke crack, hero. That shit ain't got you looking right, King.
Because you're
Right.
looking at the consequences, the negative consequences it's bringing him. So you like, hell no. There's something in me telling me that ain't it.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like it's always gonna be signs.
But see, that's a substance. Like I said earlier, we can't really compare
It's hard.
substances to mind frame
Right.
because it's two different things.
So you can see the direct
You can
consequences.
you can see the effects that a substance has, but a mind frame you can't necessarily tell how detrimental it is until it's too late.
Them facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Them facts,
I
right?
It's being
agree.
real.
Nah, them all the way facts, right? They're big facts.
Some parents would teach their kids not to call the police. Some parents would teach their kids to call the police. Which one is right or wrong? We know how we feel, but
Back to, yeah.
It's back to being subjective.
That shit fucked up.
what?
All this shit, because you definitely right about what you're saying. Like, nigga, because some niggas be stuck.
Yeah.
Like, did you what it is?
Mm-hmm.
But me personally,
To me,
I feel as if though, and I'm saying this to any nigga who feel like it is what it is right now. If you having any type of slight, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the slight, King. It ain't what you thinking you this what it is. Nah, it's the slight. The slight trying to kick in on you. Can ignore that shit all day.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
But if something making you feel like you can't sleep after you do shit or you this, you did, bruh, it's something else. Cause niggas who do that, niggas gonna get a cheeseburger after they get
Yeah,
through
niggas
that
sleep
bitch.
peacefully.
Yeah, niggas who goddamn, that's what they own. But if you knowing, you know you ain't on that.
Shit ain't sitting right with you.
If shit ain't sitting right with you, or goddamn you feel like you gonna tear your way out of some shit, then that wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Or that ain't for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick on that. I feel like everybody still know right from wrong.
I think that's because you got something that everybody don't have, and that's insight. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even call it insight. I call it discernment.
Discernment, insight, something within you that distinguishes right from wrong. But there are some people that don't have that,
I
or
guess
they don't
that
know how
shit
to. They don't know how to
sound
tap
like-
into it.
Yeah, I guess it just sound kind of like weird because I can't see a motherfucker not seeing what you supposed to see. If that makes sense.
Because you have insight. I just said it. You have insight. You are able to see clearly. And you probably see more clear now than you used to.
But
you
I
have
used
more
to be,
insight.
You know what I'm saying? I still, even when I was a dumbass nigga, I knew I was a dumbass nigga.
Did you feel like you was wrong
Yes.
or toxic?
On a lot. Yes.
Okay.
We smoking weed, drunk, we
Hey,
toxic.
Scream.
We cheating on my wife. I'm doing everything. I know this is wrong. But I like this.
You like the feeling of the toxicity.
Shit,
Right.
all toxic shit feels good.
That's what I'm saying. I know
For
I'm
a
wrong.
while.
How the hell up and try to make right out of that? Cause goddamn, when I come in the house, you be, man, shut the fuck up, buddy. You doing that cause that's what you want to do.
I see what he's saying, but basically it would have to be he's saying, I know I'm wrong according to who taught me this was
Yes.
wrong. Basically.
Yes, I
You
know
know,
I'm
so you
wrong.
gonna feel
According,
that.
I know it's gonna be some opinions about how I am, but fuck you. And y'all could be right, but fuck y'all. I'm standing on this.
This what he this is right.
That's what
right,
I'm
you know
trying to
saying?
say, like-
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How you gonna like you were saying about the people who blow up the terrorist shit?
Suicide bombers.
They still knowing no matter what our beliefs are, we know
We about to kill some
people
innocent-
feel like this some bullshit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hurt some
Stand on
people.
that. You know,
But you don't care.
That's
But
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
give a fuck. Fuck y'all.
If that's what you taught was right, then you taught. If you was taught that was wrong, you gonna
gonna
feel that
block out
within.
those opinions.
Yes.
And then you might go get back to fuck it. But I felt that first.
Yes,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
We already and what all have we been taught that was wrong?
So
If we go by the Bible, the laws, your parents, we have been taught that still, okay, yeah, we fighting still, but sister had to do 20 years, so that's wrong for that. We just tell because if you grow up in the household, that's what they own. They done lost people. People done died. People done went to jail. People done whoop. So it's still this what comes with this. As a child, I used to know that.
see the problem.
Daddy
is-
gone, he doing a life sentence. They had to have goddamn 3 heart attack, 2 stroke, goddamn open heart surgery, all this shit from folk let him go. They thought they gonna check out that motherfucker. They let that nigga go on their last limb. As soon as he walked out that bill, I feel kind of better. For real. That man finna ride this nigga forever. Like, all your kids gonna see that. Like, this what he did and this what he did. This what he stood on and this what happened. Like, examples. Right or wrong?
Right.
Makes sense.
Like I said, it depends on what you've been taught, but like I said, right or wrong gonna keep changing, bro. Like it's gonna keep changing. Like
Right or wrong
if
gonna
you,
keep
it's
changing.
gonna
That's
keep
hard.
changing. Like because if you say over here the legal age of consent is 18, that's what we feel is right. You go below that belt, we've made a social contract and agreement that we don't go below
Then we're
that
gonna
belt.
blame the parents for everything.
Right,
that you
but
know.
in other parts of the world, they start grooming. They start up
13.
at 13, 14,
Yeah,
getting their
you
family
immediately
together, having
responsible for
sex,
your actions.
getting kids. So who wrong or right?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. It's just what we were taught.
Yeah, but what you saying, according to what we was taught, like what I was taught, this was wrong. Stand on that. I feel that I'm gonna know within myself when I do this that something ain't right about this.
Facts.
You
That's
know what I'm
big- yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
But,
you just broke that
But
shit
it
down
just
for real.
it get tricky though, cause when you got these folk that believe this and these folk that believe this, and then they clash, it's like, damn, who really right or wrong? So then you got to go to right or wrong according to who. Some people go according to the Bible. This is my right or wrong. I do everything according to right or wrong according to this. Some people they believe the law. The law, I don't believe that slavery was once right or wrong. So I can't make the law to be all of
You
right or
gotta
wrong.
believe in how you feel.
So it comes from within you.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like
there's
how
no
you
right or
feel,
wrong.
nigga.
Yeah.
If that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like if I'm in there car about to do something, if I feel nervous, it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't nervous about the shit that feel right.
Right. Right. You might be anxious.
You ain't got no
but not nervous.
butterflies. You ain't shit. It's regular.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I feel like determines right or wrong within a person. How you feel when you doing it.
Yeah.
That ain't, some people do wrong knowing they doing wrong and don't feel shit though.
Like what's wrong? That ain't wrong then to them.
That's my whole point. That's all.
But it's not wrong to them, but it may be wrong to the majority and the masses.
That's what it class.
Like you got some people that'll go slide, kill somebody, and not feel like they're wrong at all. But to the masses, you be like, damn, that's fucked up. You don't have to kill that. To that man, mama, or to his family, it's super fucked up. But to you on your way over there, you feel like I'm gonna go kill him because I got beef over Instagram or whatever
And
the
this
case
is what
may
I'm
be.
supposed to
And
do.
this is what I'm supposed to
This is
do.
what everybody around me does.
But he know if he go kill that lady right there, I'm wrong for that. But going to go kill this person, he just feel like it's whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes people do shit and they know they own bullshit. They just don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to make right out of my wrong.
I'm crying.
I'm just trying to make it right out of
like
when
if I
you
see,
wrong.
if I
Yeah.
see somebody raping a kid and I kill him, I ain't gonna feel wrong about that. I'm gonna feel like I stopped somebody from
'Cause
doing
you're not
something.
wrong. You're
But
not
somebody
wrong.
else on the other side of the fence, his wife or his daughter, you could have did something else. Maybe you could have.
Or even, you should have stopped
Yeah,
them
no.
versus killing them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm standing on now. Fuck that. You done. Like
Then when you go to
know what I'm
court,
saying?
And you have no remorse, they
Especially-
still may give you 25
Especially if
versus
it's my child or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but that's how deep I feel about that. That's my, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all right though, bro.
So,
You know,
yeah.
we still just trying to make this shit a conversation to keep it going, but you know, I still in my heart feel, I feel like a nigga know when he doing wrong.
Nah, that's big fact.
You know,
You know when you
doing
being
wrong.
toxic.
You have that
toxic.
discernment.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
it
know-
is.
if you
you
have
know when
that-
you toxic.
I feel
But
like
that
you know when you toxic.
that
You
shit
know
just like somebody could be deaf or blind or something. I'm telling you, some people lack that shit.
Exactly.
It's they numb
All
to
I'm
it, bro.
saying.
They don't
Oh,
have that
damn.
nerve.
Damn, I
Yeah.
didn't know
They
that.
might be
Yeah.
the word might be evil or this or or whatever the word is, but some people are numb.
Mhm.
Some people numb. Like
They
that's
have
what
no
I'm saying, you have-
emotions.
So if they know, then they not wrong.
What's
Yes,
that movie?
they are.
What's that movie with Mahalia
Yeah,
Jackson?
they ain't got no
Hell,
soul or
Jackson.
something.
They ain't got no soul. They
I don't
ain't
know what
wrong.
they are.
They for sure
When she
wrong.
was
You
the
can
baby
still
a
with
nigga
the white
with a
lady
soul,
taking care of the
nigga.
white
See
lady's
what I'm
daughter.
saying?
That's like saying them
Nigga
people
with a
that's
soul
going to
or
go.
conscience know when he
She was
wrong.
taking
No,
care of
that's
the
like
white
saying them
lady's daughter.
people that's going to go shoot up these schools. They don't have no souls.
The
it's still
daughter
wrong.
was mean as fuck to the white lady, and then when the white lady
Mahalia
finally
Jackson?
died,
Mahalia Jackson movie. I know what you talk about, but I do not know
A
the
Beautiful
name.
Life or The
No,
Color
it
of
ain't-
something or
It ain't
whatever.
a beautiful life. I
It's
know what you're talking about though.
The Color of something, whatever.
What about it though? What about it?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like the girl didn't feel no kind of way about doing her mother dead ass wrong until it was too late, which was when she died.
Some people don't have it. Like
yeah, they just
numb.
don't. It just ain't in them.
And it
Like,
might be how they grew up, their circumstances, their trauma or some
Well, I'm
shit.
talking about people with soul or conscience.
Got you.
If you got any type of anything within you for humanity, you know when you toxic.
First fact.
Now, if you just one of these,
Yeah, if you got that in you.
yeah, if you one of these niggas who lack a soul or lack any empathy, then I can't speak for them type.
That's what I'm speaking for.
Yeah, I can't
That's
speak
what I'm
for them
speaking
type
for.
of people. You know what I'm saying? If you got that in you, then hey man,
We got to the bottom of it.
do what it do. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that's what the difference was. I'm speaking like a nigga with common sense.
And a heart. And a soul.
And the soul and the heart.
So, cuz.
yeah.
Yeah, what the word was?
Toxicity.
Yeah. I feel like if you got a soul, common sense, you know when you toxic. Right?
Yeah.
You just be like, fuck it. But if You lack empathy.
You don't have none of that.
You just lack empathy. You lack opinions. Like, fuck a nigga opinion. And then they just shit.
That's like a narcissist, like Jada. Like, that's another conversation.
Oh, no.
But yeah,
It's bad,
you lack
that,
empathy.
man.
They don't feel. They just, I don't know. There's some other shit going on.
Yeah.
That's just what that is.
But yeah, that's another conversation.
I'm speaking for that.
Yeah.
What we doing, Screen?
Nah, that's the bottom of it. We got to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't disagree with what y'all saying.
Right.
I don't
But
disagree with what you
agree
saying.
With what I'm saying though, like
Me too.
Yeah.
you gotta sow like a nigga who toxic, like you gotta sow. You know you're toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you don't.
Damn.
Or if you ignorant too. We can't even say you
That's
got
what
no
I've been
soul.
saying the whole
Yeah.
time too. You don't know
If You
better.
ain't got no soul.
You just
or
don't
no
know
common
better.
sense.
You just don't know better. Some people honestly don't know better because they have.
I say either
Nah,
or.
either or,
If,
yeah.
if you ignorant or don't have a soul.
Yeah. If
Nah,
you know
hell nah.
if you know
You
better
ignorant,
and don't
you
give a
ignorant.
fuck, then you might have some soul issues. But if you just don't know better, you just ignorant.
Yeah.
And there's some. All
And then
the
in that
above, I guess.
case, it is what it is.
It always is what it is.
It's always is what it is.
So once you realize you toxic, now you've identified this. Then what?
You have to make a concerted effort to change your ways.
Right.
Heal.
Or to stay away from the things that trigger you to make you become that toxic, sick person.
But
Right.
what if toxic is what gets you off though? What if you trying to be a regular
you're
person?
fucked.
Then you sick. You sick of
But
something.
what's toxic? At the end of the day, it's still all on opinion. If toxic is just the way I talk, or the way I carry myself, or the way I treat my female, or the way how is that toxic? Who's the
Because
person
it
that
create-
say
it
that's
create-
still-
it
what y'all
create-
say?
it
Back to the
subjective.
Subjective.
Yeah.
That's
But generally,
still
generally, toxic energy and behavior it creates this. Like we got a good vibe, right? So no one's in a toxic, but someone, whoever that may be, could come in here and toxic this shit and start talking about bullshit and start bringing it down.
And fuck up
and
the
start
whole
hating
mood,
on other
everybody
people.
get attitude.
And start, you see what I'm saying? So you know when something is toxic,
Toxicity is pervasive.
Right.
right? For sure. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the person that's why I was saying earlier to Jade about the pure glass of water and then you poison it. It don't even
Prime
take that much
example.
poison. It just a little drop. Now the whole
That's
shit
just like
fucked
how it
up.
only
That
took a
shit
drop
over.
of
It's over
black
with.
nigga blood for Thomas Jefferson to be black.
What?
Thomas Jefferson was black
Huh?
because his mama was black.
Really?
I don't know.
But it only took a drop of the nigga blood to make him a nigga.
What?
Oh yeah, you can't mix that shit with nothing. You
Period.
mix us with anything, we take over.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm crying.
This is.
That's why his hair was curly.
Dominant king.
Yeah, for
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
Nah.
Power to the people.
So you saying a toxic person can come in and change the environment?
For sure. What a vibe, for sure. Well, that ain't saying they're gonna make us permanently toxic.
They
but
can just make the
get you off
moment
your shit. They
toxic.
can start talking about some shit. That
Just make the vibe toxic.
just the vibe goes
I
wrong.
see what he's saying. He's saying what's toxic is subjective too.
It's poison.
It's definitely no. What's toxic is definitely
poison.
subjective.
Enough on that.
It ain't no
But yeah,
poison.
It is
If it's
subjective.
poison in that glass, you're not gonna drink it.
Like-
What's
No, but it is
Shit that's gonna
subjective
make you
because
sick
No.
or kill you.
So listen, rest in peace to the dead. A lot of women, if Kevin Samuels would come in here and say some shit, a lot of women would be like, "That's toxic. He's made me feel."
You going
But
all over
I-
the place, man.
no, I'm just saying.
He not.
No, he's right.
No, but I feel you.
I might
No,
be
he's right.
standing
Standing on that though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
facts
facts
could shake the room up.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
Right.
facts
You might
are
have it
also subjective.
Facts are subjective.
Facts according
Facts are not
to who?
subjective. I'm talking about like
facts are facts.
validated facts.
God damn it,
Yeah,
I thought we
facts
got
is
to the
facts.
bottom of it.
No, we did.
Right back
Validated
up.
facts. Then
Man,
what?
let's crank this shit back up because y'all talking about
No, what I'm saying, no, real shit. How is Kevin Samuels toxic? How?
I wouldn't say you
I
toxic.
didn't say- I don't think he's toxic. I
said
think-
that-
Saying some women think that. Though.
Yeah, some women would think that he's toxic. I'll explain.
Why?
I would say
One side.
not
What's
even
one
just
side?
that.
He's telling like the man's old side of it.
No,
No, no,
telling
no.
the point blank.
No.
truth.
I think that some women will
That man
say.
is telling the truth, and people don't want to hear the truth.
I'm not gonna lie. I agree
The truth
with
according to who,
85%.
though?
As a woman, I agree with 85% of the shit that Kevin Samuels
A lot of
said.
women say that.
I agree as a
lot of
woman,
women say
but I also see why other women will feel away. Some women can't take the truth, and some women don't want to hear the truth. And so, because it's the truth, it makes him toxic because he's telling the truth to the masses.
So to me, Kevin Samuels had some valid points, true enough, but some of the shit that he said was coming from a place of, I feel like, hurt and anger from situations that have traumatized him from his past. And his delivery was also fucked up. I feel like we can compare, if we comparing and, trying to make examples and shit, we can compare Kevin Samuels to Charleston White.
What?
Yeah.
Real nigga shit, if we gonna just keep this shit all the way tall.
No, nobody's gonna. I don't agree. His delivery was fucked up to certain women, but in reality,
like
some of the shit he was saying was just facts. It was just boom, boom, boom.
He saying some crazy ass shit about niggas,
and
but he say he ready to die about this shit. So that's different. So he know he toxic. He know that.
And
He know what
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels just. I don't feel like he's saying nothing that's toxic. He telling you you calling me asking for my truth.
That is the truth too. He didn't give unwanted
Well,
opinions.
He ain't
He wasn't giving unwanted opinions. Yeah,
you calling me enough to break you
down.
Queen,
Yes.
and tell you what I think
of you.
Yeah. What I feel.
Nah, he ain't wrong.
How's that toxic?
You
Nah,
me asking
you called
me
him. Like,
how
yeah,
that
he wasn't like he was doing unwanted,
that?
calling out women unwantedly and just talking shit about them. Them women was calling
So
in.
no, okay. So take away the women that called in when he was just giving just general dialect,
Like
or
what?
his general opinion.
Like if a bitch 50 years old with 16 kids, who gonna want you? How's that? Who?
Nah, he not even.
Somebody will, but the ratio says
Nah, for real.
hardly.
No, I think a lot of the times he was contradicting himself. That's
How?
the only part that I didn't agree
how?
with.
What part?
Some parts he contradicted
Like
himself.
what?
Like, for example, he would say,
I never really watched him. I just seen the shit on.
everybody at some point contradicts it.
Yeah. At some points he contradicted himself. Like, for example, I be with Kevin Samuels. I thought a lot of shit he was saying was facts, but he would say a woman over 30 with a child is undervalued. Like, she's not valued no more. Like, she's no value to a man because she's over 30 and she has a child, right? But then a girl would get on there saying that she's been dealing with her baby daddy or whatever, and he would tell her she's dumb for dealing with her baby daddy. So my point would be, so you're saying that if a woman leave her baby daddy for whatever reason it is and try to go find something better, she's undervalued. But if a woman stay with this man and she don't want to be with that shit, she's a dummy. So now where do we lie?
I ain't hear him say
So
that.
he would say
that's-
shit like that.
A lot of it. I think
That's just like,
it's
okay,
dead-
what's up? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I think it's dead on 90% of what he talking about. I can go.
I go 85.
10%.
I ain't really never seen them but the clips on.
Me
The,
Nah, I go 85% of the stuff he
I think, but
85.
the shit that have went viral that I've seen, like, damn, he really ain't saying nothing wrong.
Man,
Yeah,
I
and he
don't
would
care.
tell you as a woman, like, how would you as a successful woman, like some of the shit you'd say would be crazy. Like, how are you as a successful woman think that you deserve a successful man? Huh? And then he would tell the women, how do
As
you
an unsuccessful woman.
as an unsuccessful woman
Right.
think that you deserve a successful man? So now which one is it? So you're saying that basically men that's successful can pick and choose who and what the fuck women he gonna deal with, and because he's successful he can now treat the woman that he pick and choose however the fuck he wants to pick and choose. I mean, however the fuck he wants to treat them based off of his success. That's the
That's not
bullshit.
wrong. Yeah, that's
That-
not right.
That, we can't
Hold on,
say that ain't
that's
right
just,
though.
That's just reality.
That-
We
Like,
they
look,
can't say
that
that
depend
ain't
on
right because I
coaches. Some
grind to put
some
myself in a
coaches is like
position to get what I want. That's what I did. I want what I want. I have put myself in a position to be with who I want if I ain't already got it. If I ain't already, if you want with me shooting in the gym, I want what I want. Now,
Nah,
if I can go buy what I want, I should be able to. If I go get what I want what I want. How a nigga gonna be mad at that?
Not saying that nobody's supposed
Now,
to be
we
mad
come
at
up
that.
together and you leave the one. Now you don't want her because you successful. You a bitch.
Okay, I agree. Yes.
You a bitch. All right. Now if you got somebody with you that been around you no matter what, and you become successful, and then you start trying to treat these folks some type of way because you're successful, you's a bitch.
Agreed.
It's just stay the same what it is. But if I come into this shit with all mine, I want what I want. I want what make me feel how I want to feel.
I agree, but
Kevin was trying to do is wake folks up to reality, like for real, like real deal reality. Because a lot of women, like, ain't no disrespect to black women, they living in a
dream,
a fallacy.
Dream.
You grow up from a kid hearing this wedding day, this fairy tale.
That shit is over with, bro. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
so
shit.
All he's saying is, if you got $3,000, $5,000 in your pocket, and you go into the car lot, and you like, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting a Wraith. I'm finna get a Lambo. I don't give a damn. Kevin like, look, you ain't got but $5,000. You passing up this Toyota, this Corolla, these some nice cars that could get you from point A to B. But you looking at this Lambo with $5,000 in your pocket. So he trying to just really wake motherfuckers up. So
no, I agree with that.
Happy and get a man.
Yeah, exactly,
but a lot of
bro.
women, we been living in this goddamn false
The
reality
unicorn
for
nigga.
so long that it's like, damn, he got down. He who is he to tell me? Goddamn, he just really just trying to help
The
these
truth,
folks,
bro.
man.
That's what I feel too.
But the truth hurts
because you got some women that feel like, I don't know what women think that they have that's so valuable to a man that he's supposed to just think you're something that you're not.
You know what that is, Bank. But anyway,
Bank.
What, some pussy?
I'm just saying you know what it is. I ain't saying
I'm just saying, like I'm not bashing no woman. You should feel like a queen by all means, but don't think that you have something that's so special to a man that he's supposed to lessen himself because you don't.
And vice
wait,
versa.
but and that's
And
vice
vice
versa.
versa.
Yeah, I was about to say, please say
And
vice
vice
versa.
versa.
Thank you. So let's
But when
even
we
this out.
start to put it like when y'all said about a successful man, then he gets to choose. Because this is what I'm leading with. I'm leading with my success, so I want something that's as equal to that.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's
but
what that is.
No,
Also,
nothing's-
I'm finna go work all my life to become whoever I become, and I'm finna go get some shit that ain't even mine, ain't trained, or what. I'm finna go get another nigga
But if we
kids.
just
I'm
gonna
finna go
keep
get
going-
all that. That's what I'm finna go get.
No, what I'm saying is, cut out the kids. Eliminate
That's
the kids.
that you can't eliminate that. 'Cause that's what she said the man was saying.
No, listen what I'm saying. You're saying that a man works hard to become successful and goes to get a woman that
You should be able to choose the woman you want.
choosing the woman that
I
he
agree. You
wants
should
and,
choose the woman you want.
Somebody that's comparable to his level or whatever. But when most niggas get rich or, get to some certain level of success, the type of bitches that they go get are not comparable to their level.
What you mean?
Like most niggas go get bitches that never would have given them the time of day had they not acquired
It don't
a certain
matter.
amount of
I
money.
still got what I want. I would have never rode in a motherfucking Rolls Royce if I didn't grind. It's the same thing. I want what I want.
Yeah.
With prenups and all this, I want what I want.
Now that's fact. If you
Unless I already got what I got.
That's fact.
Yeah.
If you build up a company, say just look at it like this: you build up a company. You a king out here. You build your whole kingdom, or you build up a Fortune 500 company, and you go do interviews. You ain't gonna want to hire no bullshit. You know how much work you done put into building this shit
Thank
up.
you.
You done did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just want. But I see what she's saying too. They get the one that they like that they could never get, but that might have been what they really just wanted.
Most niggas when they
You know what
get
I'm
rich,
That's what them niggas want.
get the bitch that
That's
never-
literally
never
only
would've-
fucking with them for their money.
Thank you.
I said.
But you got some nigga to feel like I wouldn't even want it me. Till I'm him. I'm not him no more who you wouldn't have wanted. I'm this nigga who you want right there, bitch.
It ain't even you that you want. It's the money.
It don't matter what it took, bitch. I'm him. That's how niggas feel.
I have become what you
This
want.
was gonna make me feel what I want because I don't got true love. I ain't feeling like this my true love.
Nah.
Hope a nigga don't think he done went and bought no true love now.
Some of them do.
Use a fool.
Yeah.
I got what I want.
At the moment.
Yeah, I got what I want. That's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to that, when you don't work hard, bro, because it's like when you don't work hard, how can you trust love anyway?
Yeah, that's basically.
How? So I'm just gonna get what I
You
want.
just seen it with a couple billionaires like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. Like they just bowed out. Like here, take half the money and go do what you want to do. But I got something else on my mind. That's what they want. That's what makes them happy at that point. Not saying it's right, but for them, that's what
Yeah.
made them
Who
happy.
cares? I already set my people straight. Whatever it is, going on. But I want some more shit now. I'm
do you
Jeff
feel-
Bezos, man. I'm ready to goddamn, and this shit's gonna hurt you. The shit I'm gonna do. I didn't know I was finna be him. That's how them niggas feel. And you ain't with this. That's just what it is. How can you get mad at a person for evolving or changing? That go back to what it is.
Subjective.
That go back to that. That's just your opinion. You somewhere feeling like that, but I'm over here feeling good with what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also supposed to think about it.
You can think about whatever. That shit, I'm thinking about it when I just gave you half of my money.
I'm crying. All right. So
If
what
we
about?
didn't work out, that's all I'm saying. Like we can't goddamn be the remote, have the remote control of somebody else's life.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's all about being happy.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm happy with this, because at the end of the day, you don't know how this man feeling at home with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the shit that's throwing me off my game.
Mm-hmm.
You can meet a girl in Walmart. She work in Walmart. You can meet her. You could be a billionaire. You be in a regular. If she makes you feel how you want to feel, then you can turn her into what you want.
That's basically
That's
what
how
he's saying.
most niggas feel. If I see a pretty woman, all she missing is me. Come on, baby. I got this. You ain't gotta have shit. Some niggas feel like that too. Some niggas feel like, bitch, I want you to be able to buy me a Lambo for my birthday. So I'm gonna go get that. That's what I want.
Yeah, successful, the same equally. Yeah.
How you gonna be mad at a nigga for he worked hard to be able to do what he wanna do? Right? Same way with a female. She gonna go get what she wants. She got her own money.
Mm-hmm. Big facts.
She gonna do what she wanna do.
Mm-hmm.
Kick you out when she don't want it no more.
Oh God.
It's the same shit. So what's the difference?
I mean, there's no difference.
But the only fucked up part about it is a goddamn shortage on niggas.
Big facts.
Get what I'm saying? So that's what make it so much of some bullshit.
Especially
It
to
make it so much bullshit. The women like it's a shortage on the ideal nigga. It's a shortage on a successful nigga.
yeah.
It's a shortage on goddamn a straight nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a shortage on just a straight man. It's a
Shortage.
shortage.
On that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So women,
Or men just being men.
exactly. Women, it makes niggas bitter and it gives niggas the advantage. Like, so I can find one to use tomorrow.
Big facts. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got one to use in my DM and in my phone already. I got one of you. What am I missing? That's what take the value down.
Social media.
Cause it's so many.
Yeah. It's 10-1 right now.
More. Like 100.
You think it's 100
To
bitches to
certain
one man?
types of niggas.
Oh, to the successful man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
The
I definitely
10%.
agree.
Yeah, that's what everybody
Yeah,
feels.
Yeah.
It's like, and with a successful woman, like that's how they can. It's hard for them to find because them niggas already taken.
That's what Kevin Samuels was saying. All you women are basically chasing after success. And then it's like, shit, if I'm a billionaire, why the fuck would I want to deal with a woman that's out here, she working just as hard as I am. We talking about work and blah, blah, blah. I need a woman that'll be more submissive, somebody that'll be, I ain't got to worry about work. I'm making this money. I don't need to be sitting here having these work conversations. So now you have a whole bunch of successful women that's now 40 years old, no kids, not married or whatever, because she done grinded her whole life and she like, okay, I'm gonna get myself to this position so then I could be equally yoked for my man. But in reality, Kevin Samuels is telling us, well, you successful hoes that spent all your college years trying to go get successful and chase after y'all careers, all y'all men is gone now. It ain't no,
Build your career.
So
you
what she
fucked it
supposed
up.
to do?
That's what all the women is mad at, because
Get
it's,
what you want.
He said you better
That's
get
what she
that.
got to do. You can't get you sacrifice that. You sacrifice the true love and the grow with a nigga. So now go get what you want, queen. If you want
Yeah.
to fuck with a couple of niggas here and there, like, get what you want. Cause that's what a nigga gonna do.
yeah, but in reality, most women at that age and most women want
Hey, you
family.
chose
And you know
that
what I'm saying?
already.
After you already done work, you done grinded, been by yourself through college and all this time working, the average woman wants to have a family. The average woman wants to feel protected. So then you have a man like Kevin Samuels that get on the internet and tell hundreds of thousands of hardworking women like, look, unfortunately for you guys, y'all didn't work, y'all didn't went to Harvard, y'all lawyers and doctors, ain't no men out here for y'all.
That's
It's
fucked
over
up,
for
but
you.
It's true
Nah,
though.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Because all he was like, basically, I could call
When they
all.
meet a nigga in their 40, he gonna have baby mamas. They gonna
Yeah,
come with a
exactly.
lot.
He was
Ain't
like-
no nigga wait around to that time to be that. for
Right.
you.
And then he was like, he's gonna call
He
all his
already coming to
homeboys.
his baggage.
If he call all his successful friends, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna want you because if you're successful, you got too much of an opinion. You got too much of an opinion. It's bullshit.
look,
He was
Girl,
saying
you
all of
saw
that.
what was the
Damn,
girl
that
on
nigga giving it to
Spiritual
him like
Word
that?
was talking about
Killing him.
how to be the perfect submissive woman or some shit. Was it on Spiritual Word?
Oh yeah, she basically said.
But that's
I watched
fucked up,
that.
but
She
it's
said
true, though.
how
It's fucked up, but it's true though.
she said how to get a successful man. It was on Spiritual World. It was a girl. She married a lawyer. She said that she became princess. What are they little
I thought she said submissive.
a paralegals,
Oh,
the
paralegals,
paralegal.
working
She
for him.
became a paralegal. So the best way to get a successful man is to become submissive and start working for him. So if you want a doctor, become a nurse. If you want a lawyer, become a paralegal. Be around this man and find out what he like. And at that
makes
point,
sense.
he's gonna turn to you because you've always been there
That
at his
makes
beck and
sense.
call,
Exactly.
giving him everything,
exactly.
building his law firm and shit. So now when he's tired of being going after everything, he's gonna be comfortable with you. You already right there. You already doing it.
got
And
it.
being the
She
house,
dead on-
but she was
on.
right.
They
Like
tore
if you
up, but
think
she was
about it,
on.
she was right. She
Yeah,
was like, and also y'all talk so bad about
She like,
being.
you gonna go to work. That the same girl said you gonna go to work for somebody else or something.
Yeah, you gonna go. Clean
Yeah,
the
she was like, "You gonna go clean the shelves for your job for your job, but being a housewife is the same thing. You clean the shit for your man. You doing the same thing." She was like, "People undervalue the women that's out here basically being housewives and shit like that." And she was like, "It's a job."
But that's if that's what you want.
That again, that has to be within you.
That's what it all come back down to. Like, what's gonna make you happy? What do you want? And you have
Yeah,
to
if you
kinda
could be in the
know-
house
you
and
want your own money, your boss, you want to be a boss chick, do that. But just know how that shit go. You
do
know
you
what I'm saying?
think
It's
two
just
boss
like,
people can
it's
be
a
together?
shortage on these niggas, man. You got it's a shortage.
Nah,
Yeah,
the
too.
most
And then
successful
when
They
you
can,
get,
but
the most
they can.
successful you get, you gonna want somebody. You gonna want a woman that's cooperative. Now, and I hate to say it like that. Like I ain't trying to say like belittle you like a child or nothing like that. But somebody that's cooperative and understanding. But you also got to be a king that's leading her somewhere too. Because the woman ain't gonna want to be cooperative. Somebody gonna lead them off a cliff, right?
Facts.
That's facts.
You got to put in the work as a man. You got to put in the work. You got to get the finance department together. You got to get your knowledge up. She want to know that you can put on to some games, some new ways to get some money, shit like that. And once you do the work as a king, she a good woman gonna naturally submit to something that's actually
That make
going
her feel
somewhere.
safe.
That got some shit going
Fact,
on.
them facts.
But if you on bullshit, that's why a lot of these women getting masculine and got down FREE.
Fuck nigga freak.
So you got, it go both ways though. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I agree.
You got to put in the work.
Yeah, I
man.
can't.
I agree.
I just feel like it's a shortage on niggas for women, and that's fucked up. Cause niggas can just be like, "Fuck you."
Do you think it's a shortage because of the quality of men now and the
Yeah,
quality of
like,
women?
it's a shortage because of the men that women feel ideal or comfortable with being with. So that's gonna be a shortage.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga that you want to fuck with, or who you gonna like, he got somebody, or he got some situation, or he busy with his trying to get his shit together. You see what I'm saying? He chasing his, or I mean his purpose come first. So you ready to settle down at 40, 42, whatever, but you want a nigga that's 40, but he's still chasing his purpose. You know what I'm saying? I might have got a couple baby mamas here who I left them alone. So I'm never finna get into this again with somebody else who I see that's what you on, Queen. I see you got everything, but now you ready to, I ain't ready to do that yet, though. But we can fuck around. But at 40, motherfuckers ain't trying to fuck around.
That's pretty much where it's at. At 40, most women are like, okay, so what we doing?
That's what I'm saying. So now it's like
And for men at
a
40, they
resentment.
like,
Now there comes a resentment like, these niggas out here ain't shit.
yeah.
And that's why a lot don't go to the younger one, because by the time you go through that cycle, you done got scorned, you mad, niggas ain't shit, all on fuck them, and you just come with that toxic energy.
Yes, bro.
You feel me? We back on that.
We got back to the bottom of it.
Yeah, so
I mean, I agree with y'all. I ain't mad. I agree.
It come with the territory. That's just like you said. What we were saying earlier. The
Oh, it is, but not.
The environment.
Yeah, product of your environment. Yeah.
is shit. That's why that's why damn near niggas be cheating and shit too. Cause like so many good ass women out here. And like, damn, I wish I could be 5 niggas.
I'm crying.
You get what I'm saying? Like real shit, because it's like, now you feel what I'm saying? It's like it fucked up for them. It's like, damn. Like good women, like submissive, do all this shit for they nigga, woo, ready to do this shit for a nigga. But it's just like you can't, cause these niggas ain't right or whatever they say.
They don't deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do then? What they supposed to do?
Acceptance.
No,
I don't know.
No, they gotta save their submissiveness
That
for
too.
the right person.
But accept where they are at that moment.
But how the right person come? How the right person look?
Keep working on.
That's what you gotta understand with a female. Like they don't know how the right
It's like you
person
said,
look.
it's a feeling on the inside that you get.
Nah, but
Nah, a lot of
you
people
could get a feeling off some shit you lacking. You might not like the way the nigga shoe tied.
Oh, that'd be me.
And now you got them lacking something like he country.
Yo, corny ass.
Yeah, he corny or whatever. But this nigga could be the one.
So yeah, we back to what.
But if
Kevin
you can't
said,
get past the way his shoes are tied, you're never gonna be able to get past.
Hey, baby. Hey, one thing about it, tie my shoe for me, queen.
I'm crying.
However you want the motherfucker tied, tie them up. Put me down.
Yeah.
If you fucking with me, show me how to
Yeah.
wear. Show style me.
Yeah.
Uncountry this shit.
Yeah. But it all depends. You gotta feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just what it is. See, that's the part about it. The bitch want a nigga that's already like bing out the microwave. Already that. You ain't already that. That go back to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't be already that for another person. You could be already that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, you ain't already that because you don't even know what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true.
How you already? So that ain't gonna work because you already thinking you something that I supposed to praise. No, we gotta build where we praise each other. We gotta get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, tie these shoes right. Get me the right one.
Uncountry me.
I need to stop wearing these bobos and get me right. I'm paying too baggy. Okay, show me where to get this shit from.
But she
We
got
done
it.
seen that. We done seen some female get around some niggas and these niggas start looking and acting different and being better.
Yeah.
A lot of these rappers like done turned into some kings by dealing with these queens.
Yeah, facts.
Because that's what it was. Like it was I fuck with you. So I'm finna show you how to
Shift this shit.
now these niggas start to look different, like damn.
For real, you put the right queen in position.
That's just how that shit go.
Yeah.
Same way with a king. He gonna get his queen and make sure she to the standards of what she trying to take him to and what she already look at him as. You know what I'm saying? If I look at you as some bullshit, we just gonna stay some bullshit.
Yeah. I think y'all said the key words, king and queen. So when you start looking at each other like that, of course, naturally it's gonna play its course and it's gonna turn out right.
You ain't gonna let me slip.
Yeah,
We
you're
know
not because y'all
slippers
say y'all exactly king and queen, but the average
Yeah,
people out here, it just be like old boy and old girl. Like they so it's never going the average man out here not even viewing himself like a king to even be able
But
to think
how
I'm gonna provide for another
Think
woman.
about it though. True queens attract true kings.
That's a
So
big
if
fact.
you already something, you gotta start checking into yourself and see what you
Yourself.
is if you keep on running to these same type niggas.
Mm-hmm.
That's something within you.
Exactly.
Cause some women got a vibe. A nigga can see a woman and you know what woman you can get down there.
Mm-hmm.
Any nigga like she'll go. You know. But you can see some women, I don't give a fuck what nigga you is. It be a certain intimidation like, she probably ain't fucking with me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's an aura she giving off about herself. I still try my hand. But I already know like she ain't ready. So if you might be giving off a vibe to the world that shows she need toxic.
I'm crying.
Right or wrong?
No, you said
Yeah.
Someone
You
want
ain't
that.
lied yet.
Right.
yeah.
Some of these women like, bro, we be having these conversations and nigga like, ain't nobody fuck such and such. Hell nah, bro. She be around everybody. She cool as motherfucker, but I want to fuck her too. I do too. Ain't nobody fuck her. Like she ain't going as hell nah. I slick tried, but she ain't bite. She ain't, you know what I'm saying? We can already see that. So if we ever bump into a place, I already know how to treat you.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Cause you ain't now one of them gon' go. I already know what I got.
Facts.
But if everybody's saying, boy, you know, such, them names in them woo woo, I know when I finally get my turn, I can't treat you like nothing but what we already know you is in the community of niggas.
Of nigga
Right or wrong?
You
You all
right.
the way right. You all the way
Even
right.
with a nigga, even with niggas' wives and shit, like nigga, that shit be spread around like, but he ain't got himself now.
Nah, for real.
You
that's
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's fact,
That
though.
shit goes around in them circles. Like,
When that shit go around, then you see what they did. Like, damn, I'm finna try. Like, damn, they just held her back there in the back. Like, I'm finna see. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They do go around. How you treat yourself is how it's gonna reflect how a man really treats you.
facts.
He gonna look at how you move and how you treat how you respect yourself first.
That's what
feel
killed
me?
it, bro. That's what killed that shit. You gonna know what you got from how she is. Like certain shit, little jokey joke shit. Nigga be trying to joke up on that shit. But threesome, what? You can tell that what like.
Yeah.
No, we ain't finna joke that off.
Right, I'm crying.
Like, the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, like bitch gonna let you know when it ain't giggable.
Yeah.
Giggleable.
Giggleable.
Yeah, you trying to
Giggleable.
giggle this shit in, nigga. No, sir.
Yeah, you better watch your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Big fact.
Giggleable.
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 No, that's
Giggleable.
giggleable. Like niggas playing certain ways that we don't even like. Even with a man, like you meet a player, you know how what he, you know what I'm saying, what he tolerate, like what type of jokes and whoop. You can tell like, but ain't with all that joking.
Yeah, I gotta
shit.
stop this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely know. You right.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you gotta have insight for that too, though.
you really do.
Yeah.
You gotta have insight.
gotta
You
have
really
A lot of
do.
shit,
You really do.
Insight is very important.
Yeah, I can.
Cause sometimes you really don't know. You really, I'm with Jade on that. Sometimes you really, even when you talk about the little jokey shit. Like I know for me, I could give a prime example. I'm with Jade on this one because I remember like when I like talk to guys or whatever, I used to like say whatever the fuck because like I ain't care. Like it just I say whatever came to my mind. I didn't really see it as you're superior or you're a man and I'm a woman and blah blah blah. So my jokes would just fly the fuck off until I started dating somebody that was like, Shy, I'm not one of these niggas that's gonna be going for that. You can't talk to me like that. Like until you get somebody to check
Until
you on
get
some
somebody
shit.
to check you.
You really don't know. Cause
You
for me,
really,
in the
yeah.
beginning, I'm like, who you talking
That's
to?
real.
And I tried to
Facts.
buck, but then I realized like, oh shit, you for real. Okay, you right.
Like,
I
you're
can't say that
serious,
shit. I
like,
can't. My
yeah,
bad.
Let me
Yeah.
make this
Yeah, I'm a grown
adjustment.
man.
Yeah, exactly. So
right,
now I
right.
know.
Like you,
Right.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
adjust my jokes and I'm gonna adjust.
I'm not
my
even gonna
tone
say
to
no
certain
shit like that 'cause you ain't
I
one of them to
fuck
play
you.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know, so I'm with Jay. Sometimes you really don't know. Like I didn't know how to talk to niggas.
Yeah,
I was
that's
talking
a-
to them the
that's a-
same way
that's
I
a
was talking
perfect
to my
example.
homegirls. Talking them the same way. Like I didn't really see no difference. And so the shit, my nigga checked me, and that's just what it was. You got checked, and that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, cause every nigga ain't gonna go for what old boy went for.
exactly.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah.
Bitch, I'd never call your phone again like a real fuck.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
bitch, I'll knock your ass.
Nah,
out.
I ain't gonna do
It
that.
ain't even that. It's just like, nah, I ain't even
No,
going
I mean,
for
I know
that.
you're not gonna do that, but I'm saying like it's niggas out there that
Before
like,
I do that.
Before I knock your ass out,
Yeah,
let's cut
because
this
the
shit
shit you
down.
saying is disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
So I can't give you a warning on that.
Yeah.
Cause that's in you, Queen. Especially the ages we are.
yeah,
You too grown to be. You been doing that too long, so you get upset. You might have did it plannedly this time, and I check it. Yeah, okay, yeah, you right. I'm sorry, but you get upset. That's your character.
right.
So we just gonna put the moonwalk on up out this.
I'm crying.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to,
Yeah,
especially if you know you're a nigga who ain't going for that shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
keep going. But that made you respect them more. Like,
Yeah, it
like,
made me
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but
you
honestly,
can't
not
just run
even
over
just
them.
him. It made, to be honest, like I'm just being 1,000 right now.
Right.
It didn't even make me just respect him more. Of course, granted, naturally it does that, but it made me look at men totally different. I started to look like, damn, I can't. You right. I shouldn't talk to men like this. It made me start looking at all men different. Like I don't sit here. Y'all don't hear me saying here, bitch. Da, da, da. I don't do that to men. I don't talk like that. But it made me just check myself in like conversation. Like, granted, I'm in conversation. I'm not gonna sit here bank and scream, bitch. Da, da, da. I'm not gonna do that. But I could do that with Cash. I could do that with Jade. You get what I'm saying? But prior to that, it wasn't that. It was just
Right.
conversation was conversation until somebody checked you about respect, being respectful.
game, yeah.
Because the point was you wouldn't want people to just have a conversation with you, a man having a conversation with you, bitch. Da 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 da. Now I had to think about it like, damn, you right. So now I have to respect men in general.
Wow.
Facts.
All right. Nah, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, a good old check is always sexy.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of
Nah,
checking.
for real.
Yeah, for real.
That raised the attraction level.
And
Yeah.
when a
Fuck
woman,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what,
Fuck
fuck.
yeah.
That's why I be trying to tell these niggas, bro, that super queen shit, and the bitch know she's supposed to got checked or get you checked out on.
Yes.
Like, god damn, nigga, I just came out 6 o'clock in the morning, drunk as fuck. My pants look like they been going up and down all night.
Not up and down.
My shit unbuttoned. Like, you ain't finna ask me nothing.
Nah.
Yeah.
A woman to test you. Like, that's a shit test. Like,
Yeah,
motherfucker like damn, I could just walk all over this nigga. It's literally gonna lower the attraction level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you like you said, you gain more respect once you see like, damn, nigga really ain't just gonna let me run wild. He put me in my place. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Ain't no putting in place, but I got you. No, I'm playing.
Nah, but you need
No,
that
I got you.
sometimes.
No, yeah,
You need
I-
that
No, you need
sometimes.
that all the time.
And both,
I think in both
How
parts
you gonna
and vice
feel
versa.
secure?
Yeah,
You might well get you a woman too. How
exactly.
you gonna feel secure
Yeah.
with a nigga like, okay, if you can't, you gonna check me, you let a nigga run in here and do whatever though.
Exactly.
You know, you feel
Exactly.
safe.
Yeah.
Well, if I can run over you, everybody gonna run over you. You see a nigga, his woman disrespecting him. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, bitch. You ain't gonna do it. What everybody else gonna think about it?
But one thing about it, these women don't care. The toxic one, they don't care.
Yeah,
but
they don't.
You could be on the news, them folk looking for you for 76 murders. You still a bitch ass nigga to her.
Mm-hmm.
She something them toxic one.
Yeah.
So
you right.
what? Pussy ass nigga don't care about that shit you done did.
Why you ain't call me?
Why
the
you
fuck wrong
ain't
with
killed
you?
77? Hoe ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Ron and them still running around.
Some on that don't care.
yeah.
Back to what Jay was saying. That's all she knows. She don't care.
Yeah.
Well,
She know it's wrong though.
at the end of the night, y'all right. Don't nobody know. Niggas don't know when they wrong.
We got to the bottom of it.
No, we got to the bottom of it.
www.bigfactspod.com. So don't be toxic. And what do we get from this? Don't be toxic.
Don't be toxic.
Check your chick.
Check your chick. And understand that it's some people out here that just don't give a fuck. Not because they just don't give a fuck, but because they just don't know no better.
Facts.
And you definitely know when you're being toxic.
You know when you're being toxic. You should
No,
have.
If you
don't.
got a soul.
If you
Got a soul.
Right.
Okay.
If you
yeah.
got a
We
soul.
finna open this shit.
See,
back.
some of
You
them-
know.
You know right from wrong.
If you know right, here we go.
See, how do you know the ones that just
See,
being
boom.
toxic and they know they on some bullshit versus the ones that were taught wrong? You see what I'm saying? So you got both out there.
All
You feel me?
right. Try not to be toxic.
Try not to be toxic.
And if you are toxic, seek counseling and help and therapy.
Help. Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.